are gonna make a sauce for our chicken.
This is my favorite part.
That's her favorite part. We're gonna make a pretty simple sauce here. We are gonna add 3 elements to our sauce. This is Lillet Blanc. Sometimes I'll use just wine and orange. We could use orange juice. About 1/3 cup of Lillet Blanc. A little more. Some of this Cara orange. That's going to give us some sweetness. Sometimes I'll use Cointreau or Grand Marnier. We're going to add some chicken stock.
So it's kind of like a cocktail.
So this is homemade chicken stock, so you can see what happened there. This is not canned chicken stock. This is the stuff, if you had a Jewish grandmother, I think they call this schmaltz. It's the chicken fat.
My tummy's growling.
So every time I roast a chicken, it yields for me 3 of these. So you can see how gelatinous that is.
And you see the schmaltz stuff, it forms a layer on the top and it actually helps bacteria not grow.
It protects it. We're gonna add this container of chicken stock to this. It's like Jell-O.
Chicken Jell-O.
So you can't really use store-bought chicken stock. Don't waste your time with that, it's garbage. So
tell me how you really feel, babe.
So we're gonna put this on the heat and we're gonna cook that until it starts to thicken. I feel like we've had some requests for haricots verts. Got some water here and we're gonna liberally salt it. I don't really think you can salt that too much. And then we have some beautiful haricots verts.
Did you cut the ends off of these?
Nope. These are those French beans. They're much more delicate than the kind of string beans.
The texture's better. They're not like chewy.
They're called haricots verts. They used to be real hard to find. Now they're real common in any kind of higher end supermarket. They're real easy to get.
So we blanch these in boiling water for about 4.5 minutes. And then you have to have ice water ready because I'm the ice water getter.
If you cook them and you leave them sitting hot, they will turn kind of a not so appealing grayish green, which is fine. Kind of brown. It's fine, but they don't taste as good either.
And our water's boiling, so we're gonna put these in.
Okay, so I got my timer set.
And I have my ice and ice water ready.
Let's take a look at what else we got going, Ray. While we're cooking, so we have here, we're gonna do some mashed potatoes for our presentation.
Our sauce here that's been reduced with the Lillet.
It's still got to go probably another 15-20 minutes.
You want it to get like almost
halfway,
syrupy.
so it's gonna get syrupy. Sometimes they're done at 4 minutes. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Bite it. So it's hard to cut, not quite ready.
Still good, but not done. And I mean, you definitely want to make sure you don't overcook. Because, I mean, that's like what, I love you, Mom, but that's what, our parents did in the olden days.
Home ec.
My mom was a home ec teacher.
Yeah.
God love her, but she'll just kill a vegetable. I mean, murder it. They come from the era of casseroles and whatever. So you dunk them in the ice water.
I'm gonna see what it cuts like.
Good. Yeah?
That's perfect. And you can take those out and put them in here. So we want to shock them in ice water, and they should actually, the green should intensify.
They get darker green or brighter green. We let them sit in there
Not
just a minute or so to where you can tell they're cold. You want them to be cold.
We're going to drain them on the towel. We can salt these again. Looks like a lot of salt, but whatever doesn't stick to the bean is going to fall off. Good, right?
So good. Zuri loves these too. And people were asking about these pans and so forth. You get these at like a cooking store?
These come from a Japanese restaurant supply. They're like sushi pans. But you can get similar things at A Smart.
I love going in A Smart. They have like everything under the sun for your kitchen.
I love these for mise en place. So we have our green beans here.
It's part of our late lunch today, if I don't eat them all.
We have our sauce, which has started to thicken up a little bit. Put a little butter in a pan here. There's a tiny bit of water in that.
Butter and water.
Yeah. So, and we're just gonna put our green beans in that, and you can kind of toss them around a little bit with a spoon or a fork. You'll see the bubbles are getting bigger on this now. As this is reducing, it's thickening up. The sugar in there is concentrating. We're gonna let that go just a hair longer. I'm gonna get a couple plates out here.
And you just want these beans to warm. You don't want them to, cook.
I'm going to add a little butter. See how she did that so tentatively? She's like, am I going to put them in the right place? I'll put the chicken here.
You put some butter in this sauce?
I did. I put a little bit of cubed butter in there.
So you just put the butter in at the end when the sauce is already thickened and done?
Maybe we'll add a little bit of salt to that. Boy, these Deubers use a lot of salt.
A lot of salt.
That's not a lot of salt. Yeah.
Am I allowed to, where do you want it?
Well, put it wherever you think it would be pretty. Yeah, perfect.
You didn't like that?
Not that much, but it's good. You dripped a little bit right there.
Tastes
She just
good.
wants to eat it.
I don't know. Get it over with. So there you have it, guys. How do you say that sauce? Like, what kind of sauce is that? Just chicken sauce?
I mean, it's sort of a gastrique.
Roast chicken and a gastrique
It's good.
with haricot verts.
Try it.
Yay.
It's delicious.
Hope you guys enjoy. Cheers.